Hello, welcome to my channel. We'll be talking about the Levites and what they did that made them special. So without further ado, let's get into today's talk. So God knew all along that these guys were going to flop. God knew all along that they were going to sin against him, the house of Levites. You see that he revealed to Moses in the mountain in Exodus chapter 25 his plan to dwell with man. In Exodus chapter 26, he also revealed his plan to ordain Aaron and his sons, who are Levites, to minister unto him. In that sanctuary they will build. And guess what? In Exodus chapter 22, Aaron was collecting their golden earring to make a molten calf. It was this same Aaron that declared that molten calf as their Lord. Right? Now, in Numbers chapter 3 and Numbers chapter 8, verse 5, we see the Lord telling Moses to call the Levites and cleanse them. Do you see that? He tells Moses to bring the Levites near. This was the people that just finished building the molten calf. So what do you call that? That's just pure grace. It was not a function of what they did. Okay? Then we'll see in Numbers chapter 14 that the children of Israel murmured against the Lord. And in the children of Israel is found the house of Levi. So the house of Levi also murmured against the Lord. In that same Numbers chapter 14 verse 10, we see that the congregation picked up stones to stone Moses, Joshua, and Caleb. Why? Because they brought good reports about the land that the Lord was taking them to. And that was not all. In Numbers chapter 16, we see Korah. Korah is a Levite. Okay, let me spell you the pedigree. We see Korah, we see Dathan, we see Abiram, and we see On. Dathan, Abiram, On, they are all sons of Reuben. They had a conspiracy, okay? They challenged the priesthood, the position, the office of Aaron and Moses. And in Numbers chapter 18, we still see the Lord go back to the Levites and tell Moses that he should tell Aaron that him and his brethren, that's the Levites, should be joined in ministering to the Lord in the tabernacle. It seemed to Moses that the Levites, they were getting comfortable. They began to miss the point. They began to think that their good work or whatever it is got them to where they are. And Moses said in the book of Numbers chapter 16, I want us to look at that. Moses said, "Seemeth it a small thing unto you that the God of Israel had separated you from the congregation of Israel." In other words, Moses was telling them that this separation was of the Lord. You did not separate yourself. The Lord separated you at his own cost and at his own risk. He did this because of his plan in Exodus chapter 25 verse 8. Not because you came out to kill the people that was worshipping the golden calf. This was the Lord's doing. In verse 10, he said, "He has brought thee near." You and your brethren, he has brought you near. Because Korah and his gangs, they were seeking the priesthood, the office of Moses. They felt like we all are anointed. But Moses discerned. He knew that this was the mercy of God. The Levi never merited it. As a matter of fact, the Levi, they were a cursed tribe. In Genesis chapter 49, they were a cursed tribe. They were afar off. But the Lord picked them from the crowd. The Lord picked them from the congregation to bring them back. And in Numbers chapter 17, verse 8, the Lord wanted them to shut their mouths. So the Lord asked Moses to do something. The Lord asked Moses in Numbers chapter 17 to go through the 12 tribes of Israel and get rods from each tribe and write on the tribe the princes of these tribes. Okay, write the princes, the leaders. And on the tribe of Levites, the Lord instructed Moses to write the name of Aaron, that he will represent the Levites. And the Lord told Moses, I want to make these people shut up. I want to make them to stop murmuring against my choice, the Levites. So take this rod and put it Put it in the tabernacle of the witness. Put it there. And the next day, the rod that you see blossom, the rod that you see budding forth is my choice. Bring the rod out to the people of Israel and let them know that I made my choice. The next day, when Aaron went into the tabernacle of the witness, he saw that the rod of Aaron, the house of Levi, had budded forth and brought forth leaves and brought forth almond. The Lord chose them not because of their work. It was a choice based on grace, not a choice based on works. If it was a choice based on work, maybe it would have gone to the tribe of Judah. But this is the Lord's separation. It's the Lord's initiative.